Hello everybody, this is DeanoGTO, and today we're looking at the KV-5. So, the KV-5 is a tank I haven't featured much on the channel in the last few months, so I figured it was about time to change that. So I've been playing it a little bit more recently, and, well, let's just say it's maybe not as powerful as it was, it's maybe not as dominant as it was a couple of years ago, but this tank has lost nearly nothing in terms of, like, it's just raw, like, just fun factor. It's the fun factor of this vehicle is just insane. Because the main selling point for this tank for me whenever I got it was the ramming. Something I didn't take into account because I'd always heard the gun was terrible on this tank. The thing I didn't take in, oh my god, that guy nearly flipped over. Jesus, he got really lucky there. The thing I never took into account when it came to the KV-5 was the gun's rate of fire. This thing has an incredible rate of fire for a 107mm 300 alpha gun. Like, I have I think it's either 7.32 or 7.23 second reload on this tank with 300 alpha per shot. This thing shreds, just absolutely shreds every tank it comes across. If it can pin it, it's going to get annihilated. Sure, you may be saying like, yeah, but the KV-5 has no weak points, it can easily be pinned back. Well, that's only if the person knows about the weak points and if they know where to aim. And yeah, that guy just did 240 damage to himself pretty much by letting me ram him. Not entirely sure why he did that, and exactly the same with that. And yeah, T20 was no threat to KV-5. And now we have to deal with the super Pershing, get one shot into him, do a critical hit. Looking back on that, I probably should have gone for his, that was pretty lucky, not gonna lie. I probably should have gone for his fuel tank, or maybe his like rear drive wheel, so I could potentially get another shot into him for free, but it worked out anyway. And that was a bit dumb on my part, I wasn't really paying attention to where I was backing up to, but now I'm on 660 health, and I am surrounded by 1, 2, 3, 4 tanks. This KV-2 is the first priority because he has the high explosive derp gun, and that's really annoying, so I'm going to deal with him. WG-131 is right behind me, and he has, I think, the top gun, because he's doing 200 alpha per shot. There's WG-131 GFT right in front of me. Yes, there's a tier 6 and there's a tier 7 around me, but there's also a tier 8 in the form of that super Pershing. That super Pershing is, well, he's probably the biggest threat here because, well, he has the highest penetration. That was exceptionally lucky. No, I'm not going to lie about that. He has 57 health remaining, and I'm going to focus the super Pershing if I can. That was, yet again, incredible luck. WG-131 GFT is right in front of me. I am now on 40 health thanks to the last shot from the super Pershing, and now that guy is on 145 health. My friendly super Pershing kills the WG-131 GFT, and that was, I think, 4 tanks versus me, and I somehow survived. Not gonna lie, kind of amazed I survived that. I'm on 40 health. I had a tank to my rear, I had a tank to my front, I had a tank to my right, and I still survived because KV-5. Oh, I love this machine. Also, there's a Hummel here for some reason, so let's him off. Yeah, by the way, something I should just mention, the reason why my reload seems a little faster now is because I have Adrenaline Rush, which what that does is it increases your reload speed by like 10% or something whenever you go below a certain health. And that was pretty bullshit, not gonna lie, but I killed him. And that's 5 kills, 4,036 damage. I'm not gonna lie, I was AFK for the first minute and a half of this game, so I was only actually playing this game for about 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes. So 3.5 minutes, 4,000 damage. I can't think of another tank that could do this like the KV-5 can. The KV-5, like, I understand people don't like it. I understand the reasons they don't like it, but I don't care. It's the KV-5 and I fucking adore this thing. This thing is one of the most fun tanks in the game for me. Like, I really needed to play this thing more often. This was my most played tank in the game for years. But, like, I'm trying to actually think. I think it was only this year that the Live actually overtook the KV-5 as my most played tank, but my end goal for the KV-5 is to eventually get 1,000,000 free XP accumulated on it. Because right now I'm on 800,000, and I'm gradually working my way up to 1,000,000. I have a 58% win rate in the KV-5 because KV-5 too strong. I love this tank. It's just so much fun to play. It's just like you YOLO forward, people panic, and you just destroy them. It's so much fun to play. Well, yeah, let's go into the post-game stats here now. Okay, and we're back with the results screens. So, this game was worth an Ace Tanker, 1,359 base XP, Steel Wall, Spartan, and High Caliber, 77,535 damage, or 7, you imagine it was damage, 77,535 credits made. Well, before the deductions of auto repair and stuff like that. So yeah, not really much else to go over on this page. Let's go on to the team score. So 4,036 damage in total, 5 kills. Already mentioned the XP, and overall it was a pretty decent game for me. And the 87 had a pretty damn decent game as well. I mean, 1,003 XP in the 87. That's not easy. That's not easily done in that machine because that machine is incredibly situational and can be very, very difficult to actually get the most out of. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not playing it, if I'm completely honest. The 87 was not a machine I was particularly fond of. I prefer the 88, if I'm completely honest. 3001D, tier 6, two tier 6s in the top 5, and 2 tier 7s in the top 5. Only one tier in the top 5, which of course was me. So, yeah, let's go on to the detailed report. So 19 shots fired, 15 direct hits, 15 penetrations. Already mentioned the damage, 3,580 damage blocked by armor, 146 damage with my assistance, and 60,912 credits made after the deductions of auto resupply, auto repair, stuff like that. So yeah, overall pretty damn solid game. Pretty happy with it for the most part. Don't really have too many things to really go over with that because it was such a short, just stomp of game. And this just shows you like whenever you're able to use the DPM on this machine can, or well, the rate of fire damage combination on this machine is pretty incredible. You can like whenever you're able to use it, this thing can just stomp pretty much anything. The only machine I have found which you cannot deal with in this tank, or actually no, there's 3 machines you can't deal with in this tank: VK4502B, Type 4 Heavy, and what was the other one? ST1. Those are the 3 tanks you cannot go near if you're in a KV-5. Don't even try it. The KV-5 can't fight those tanks. It can fight shit like E75s, it can fight shit like the M103, but those 3 tanks, avoid them as much as possible because those things, unless you have backup, like one-on-one, any other tank that I can think of, well, at least any other tank, pretty much you can take on one-on-one and win. But those 3 tanks, don't try it because those things just have too much armor for you to actually effectively deal with them. And one of the main weaknesses of the KV-5, even though it has decent straight line speed, it has an absolutely horrendous traverse speed. The traverse speed on this thing is woefully bad. It's so, so bad. I have 100% clutch braking, and it barely makes a difference. It's so bad at turning. It's really, really bad. But yeah, I think that's really all I really have to say about this here. Just want to quickly add a wee note to this here about the competition. In terms of the competition, I'm now thinking because, well, Morgan reminded me the other day of 9.20.1 should be coming out in the next couple of weeks. Like by the way, I'm not working directly. I should just specify that. I mean, like by like releasing the second part of the common test. Should I wait till after that patch is out, or should I do it this patch? That's my question for you guys. What do you guys think I should do? So yeah, let me know what your opinions on the KV-5, and also let me know your opinions on the contest. What do you think I should do in regards to like the timing and stuff of that? Should I wait until after, or should I do it now? Because the thing is, one thing that I should just make clear is that if I am doing a competition, it has to be replays from the same patch. Because like I feel like if I was to do it in 9.20.1 or whatever the fuck it's called, I can never remember the patch, what patch I'm on. Um, if I do it in 9.20.1, then that would allow me to like give you like 3 weeks or something in order to actually like get some good games out and like send a couple of replays to me and stuff like that. If I do it now, then we have a very, very limited time frame which I could actually like run the competition and get the and yeah, and get the results and all sorted out and stuff like that there. So let me know what you guys think I should do with that. I feel like it may be better to wait until after. That's just my thought. But I also don't want you to think I forgot about it. So I don't know. I'm really not sure what to do on that. But let me know your opinions in the comment section. And yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. Let me know about the other thing I mentioned, the contest, and the KV-5 itself. What do you actually think of the KV-5? Because personally, it's one of my favorite machines in the game because, well, combination of decent straight line speed and just a gun which is honestly just a lot of fun to use for me. Um, it's a very polarizing vehicle, but it's a vehicle that I like a lot. I'm one of the people who like it. So yeah. Um, so I think that's pretty much everything. So thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one.